world, so I had to do it. So I was watching this video. I think his name is Jimmy Darts, and he was asking for $1 on the street. And this lady comes up and helps him. She gives him what looked to be the last $2 she had in her wallet. And he he asked her why she did it, and she said, "I see somebody in need. If I can help, I'll help." And the biggest thing at the end was like when he said it, he gave it back to her, and he gave her $1,000 for just offering to help somebody she had no idea who he was. And anyways, so when all's said and done, she starts talking about how it's going to help her and everything like that. Just, it means a lot. And he asked her, "Why is it so hard to keep a job?" And I always ask this a lot of people sometimes, but I've never been that low. When you say something back to somebody that asks a question like that, "Why is it so hard to keep a job?" And your only response is trying to smile while doing it. You know, even working fast food and all that stuff, we're always so hard on everyone because we always want things right now. And the hardest part for anyone is to do a job that sucks. So some person can be super unappreciative of it and realize that mistakes happen sometimes, and people stray off sometimes. It's not really because of laziness, it's just because it's hard to smile when hell is your only option. When you haven't looked to God, you haven't called to Jesus and find the salvation that you can have from freeing yourself from fear. And you can't take any of this with you. Nothing. The only thing you can take on to heaven is the love of Jesus, the love of your family. There is nothing else. So sometimes when you see somebody who's giving you bad service somewhere and something like that, or maybe messes up an order just a little bit, and maybe come back with them and say, "It's all right, God bless, I understand," instead of coming back at them with anger. Because we're all just trying to survive on this big ball. And if you think the end is darkness, then that is hell. If you think at the end of the day that it doesn't all matter because we're just going to become worm dirt, nothing else, that's hell. That's darkness. And I just don't want anybody to not be able to smile because they have lost their way. And it's not going to be easy. And I'm not saying there ain't going to be suffering in it, but you at least know, if you truly repent and give yourself to the Lord, that Jesus got all those other sins, and you don't have to be perfect. So, yeah, it's pretty profound for me. It's not always about being lazy. Most of the time, it's just about being lost. May God bless us all. One love. Have a good night.